No peace to the second guy will deal with OG now. Now the two of them are coming now.
So that happened somewhere called Alaka here in Portharcourt. So to those of you who know Portharcourt very well, so some will say, that's not new. You know, in Portharcourt you have to be smart. In this place you need to be. Why do you need to be smart with your own property? Like carjacking is a serious thing, right? Fair enough, they were not armed. Okay, they were not sort of like injured or so, but it is also the reflection of a failed security sort of like a system. If people could be that confident enough to go and I carjack without covering their faces and the rest of that, so calm enough that they did all of that just within a minute. And they went. You know, so that happens. So be careful out there, as they would normally advise you, you know. Be careful. Because I remember one time, right? Because when I go out, right, I still do, by the way. So I will put on my camera, go live on Facebook, okay? So that I could just show people around without saying anything. So there was one night I was coming back from the office. So I was live. And then after leaving the motorway and all that, so I got into the streets, you know, and I bet somebody who was just watching started observing. And at a point, that person commented and asked that, man, these people left their cars on the road. Like, they are not even afraid that people will steal their mirrors or even break their car and steal their car stereo and all of that. I was like, I understand what you're saying, right? People break into people's cars here. So that's why you are mostly advised, number one, don't leave valuables in your car, because anyone who is a junkie or anything could break into your car thinking something valuable that they could just take and, you know, sell on. Then we have a group of Europeans, even like British as well, who are like carjacking ring. But this is a country where you have the record of many of those rings that they've been like cracked and arrested. So it's not you have to be sophisticated. You must belong to a gang that is like carjacking, you know, see somebody's car where it's parked and steal it and put it on maybe on the container or something. So Romania or anywhere. Here you get. So you can't just be like a petty thief that just comes to the UK and then you see all these parked cars on the streets and you started stealing the mirrors. Who are you going to sell them to? Or you start removing the car stereo and all of that stuff. There's a chance you'll be caught. Not just by the street cameras, right? Security cameras. People could have CCTV in their homes. So if you do that maybe successfully for a week, you are not going to do it successfully for a month. Like if you become so like, hey, see all these cars, right? This is now market now, if I come out. So somebody who felt like, is it that place is that safe? Well, it is moderately safe. And if you are from Nigeria, well, you agree with me that no, Baba, it is not moderately. It is better than safe. The fact that you could walk out anytime, any day, anytime. When I say anytime, anytime, and you'll not be harassed by those who are supposed to be protecting you, like the police, that will not even dress like policemen. They will not drive they will not drive normal police vehicles. They will drive all these unmarked cars, dressed like common criminals with guns, and they could waylay you. And there you are, wondering if they are kidnappers, if they are SARS, or if they are armed robbers. So that's Nigeria. That's not normal. Do you get me now? It's not. There are so many things that are pretty much not normal if you come to think of it, right? But let's leave that and check on Koolu. Koolu is currently in Rome. I bet you know. So he was spotted there today in suit, attending what they call the Akaba meeting on anti-terrorism. You know, he went to Rome 2 days ago. So I think today was the time to go and talk about terrorism, insecurity in Nigeria. For somebody we just released hardened criminals, drug dealers, kidnappers, murderers in the state pardon, right? Here, Koolu. What did you notice? Even Koolu feels safer in Italy. I think it feels safer outside Nigeria. You know, in Nigeria is when you're going to see Koolu with the military, the police, the DSS, the NIA, the DIA, the EFCC, the ICPC, the NJC, the governors, the ministers, their PAs, and you're going to get like about 200 vehicles, and they will shot everywhere because it doesn't feel safe in the country that is their leader. Have you ever imagined why? Like, before they become your president, right? They are usually okay around you. I don't know. I mean, but they feel safer outside Nigeria. They don't need more than maybe 3, 4 cars, and they can be in traffic with everyone. Yeah, except on special occasion, like if that country is hosting, you know, like the world leaders, like they are holding something that a lot of countries will come in and their leaders, so they will begin to put, plan in place, rules that will be short. But for somebody like Koolu, it's very okay with 4 cars and then 2 dispatch riders, because it doesn't feel like anybody's going to want to do him anything in Europe or America or anywhere. The irony of leadership, if you ask me. I'll leave it at that. So thank you very much for your time. I intend to have a very short one tonight. And yeah, so far you are there with me from the start. Please don't leave without liking the broadcast, okay? If you have forgotten, that's your reminder. And yeah, there is a bit of an update I should add. I could probably still work on that tomorrow. It is the countdown to the mass protest for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, something that is already out there. So there is a letter sent in by Adolfo Swabara in order to say that he's not currently in the country, but he would be supporting them, like, mind in the way. Said, unfortunately, I'm out of the country and I will not be able to join you physically on that day. However, please know that I am with you in spirit and in full support of every peaceful effort aimed at securing justice and national reconciliation. I wish you and all participants a peaceful and successful outing. With warm regards, Adolphus Wabara. October 20 for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is currently it's like a ship that has sailed, right? But we'll see how far that goes. Enjoy the rest of your evening, guys, and good night.
Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun #1.
Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun #1.
Maiyegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun #1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Maiyegun já wa sí.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Maiyegun máa wí.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun #1.
Maiyegun Diary, Diary Politico.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Maiyegun.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun #1.
Àní Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun #1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Bọ́ba bá gbé wúrẹ́.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sè mọ́bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí abínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi